Route 7. Well, this is where I'm starting Route 7 anyway, off the Miners Way, historical trail. This is where I finished Route 3, so this is where I start Route 7. At the end of the last, we got to this point and didn't know which way to go. We'd been out for 4.5 to 5 hours, and we'd had to so we went that way to get back down to the main road, which factory. We would have been village. That's the way I'm going to head, all the way down to Lynch, and then back inland, back up to Arigna, so hopefully that's... Now, not such a great day today, as you can see, it's quite windy and very misty, and it's blustery, and it's really just in the shorts. You see the jacket on, it's kind of warm, but it's kind of windy, so so that's what we're going to head down the road now. Alright, I took the jacket off, it's roasting, it's very windy now. I've got this sign here. Does that mean go across the field or go down the path? I don't know, I'll have to check it out. Hang on, let's have a look here and see what the story is. Okay, this is where it's going to start getting mucky, methinks. I'm looking for another post. Sign, jeez. Okay. Any sign anywhere? Post. I don't see one. Maybe I should have stayed on the road. Is that a sign right down there? No way. Go for it. I'm going to go back to the road and see is there one just down there, because they seem to be every 20 metres or so, so we're going to have a look. Alright, I followed the road down and I see a sign here, so that's where I was going to come down, that track there. I'm not sure, did I take a shortcut or that was the route, but anyway I stayed on the road. And there we have a sign there, so we'll just stay on this track. Look at that, beautiful wind farm, Loch Allen, it's all good. Alright, so we've done about 1.5 miles, a lap of the wind farm pretty much. It's all downhill, which is great, nice start. And I see a junction here now, heading down onto a bit of tarmac. So I haven't had any trail yet. Just a very rocky road. I must have gone over 3 or 4 times on my ankle. Nothing serious, but maybe you just need a bit of a warm up. So, the Arigna. Ah, that's interesting. So, the John Kieran one heads out that way. We're not doing that one. That's a different route. But we are going to go this way. I'm absolutely stoked. I just came through that field from the last time I spoke to you. I took a picture of those wind farms and I came down through those trees there past a derelict house, down the edge, all the way down the edge there, up to that post there, and it's soaking muck, bog, yeah. Now we're going to head up there, back up to the road. So 3 miles done, 33 minutes. We turned left after that bit of muck onto the road. A bit about 3 or 4 minutes on the road now at this stage, so I'm just looking out for a sign here, and I think I see one up ahead there, maybe a junction. See a brown sign. Do you see the sign? I see the sign. Here we go. I think the GPS is working today, so that's great news. Know exactly the mileage. Here we go. Looks like we've got a left turn here. Beautiful. Here we go. So we're just heading up a bit of a road there. 3 houses down there. If when I drove up in the car to get to my start point today, that's the road I came up from, kind of Arigna area, and it just swings all the way up around the wind farm up to the start there. So basically all we've done is we just run a lap of the wind farm around the back, through those trees, around through the bog, onto the road and back down the road. So it's pretty much it, 3 miles. Yeah, looks like we're on the run in down to Loch Allen. So look at it, stunning. Wow. Now I think we're heading down to the coast, I don't know whereabouts, but down to the lakeside, and then back. I think Arigna is over there, so we're pretty much going down there and kind of zigzagging all the way back cross country, and then back into, I think we go back over the other side and then into Arigna, but sure, we'll find out. So more downhill and a couple of guests. Morning. Would you mind moving? Here we go. Here we go. Jump. Oh no. Here we go. Oh God. Oh, sorry lads. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. 5 miles. 5 miles done. Last lap time. Did that in 8 minutes. It's all downhill. It's all kind of road and a bit of track. And now we're just heading down through some hedges and bushes. I can hear cars up there, so I'd say we're fairly close to a road. Can't see it from here, but oh yeah, there it is. Let's go down and have a look. Yeah. I have a choice. On the road, it's a fairly bendy, dangerous road, or through this stuff. We'll see how we get on. Okay, I've only been on the road for about 30 seconds, and we have a turn off up here. I don't see any little yellow fellas, but the sign back there said turn right, so. Right, the funniest thing just happened. I turned off the main road, went up that hill about half a mile, and got back up to a dog that I saw earlier on. So I stopped, whipped out the map. So here's where we started. We ran all the way down here. This is all downhill, 5 miles to this point here, and down the main road here. And guess what? I just turned back up that loop, back up here, and got back to this bit. So I just did a loop there. Which is a bit stupid. I need to carry on down the main road and take this turning. So I'm going to head back. Here's where I am now, up here. So I'm going to head back down to the main road and carry it along the main road for a bit further. Here we are again. I'm at the junction. That sign definitely says go up that road there, like quite clearly, but there's no signage up there. So here's the map. So I've turned it upside down. So we came down here. We hit the main road here. Gone up the main road here. I think we need to go further to this road. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, for sure. I just come up this far. I took this first turning, so there was where we came out. There's the first turning, which is the one we're on now. I think we need to go back onto the next one. I'm going to keep going despite the signs. And you see, the other thing is, even though that sign's there, there's no yellow fella there, and there was definitely no yellow fella up the road that I just went on, so I'm going to keep going on the main road for a bit. Okay, here's the next turning. I think I see a brown sign up there. What the? Ah, dude, there's a sign. Sure, you'd never see that one. I'm not going up that way because that's the way we just came, and that one says straight on. Oh, well maybe I should have come this way then. Okay, so maybe I could have taken the turn I turned and swung a left, and instead of running down the main road for that little bit, maybe I would have just come up this path. Maybe. Well, I'm not going back to find out, but anyway, that main road is a bit dodgy, so maybe I could have come down that path. Jeez, what a pain. Okay, looks like we're back on track. Thank goodness for that, because that was kind of annoying. So yeah, it looks like I should have taken that piece of back road. So that big brown sign on the main road was right. It was correct. I should have turned right, but then instead of going up the hill, which took me back to where I came from, I should have turned kind of left there, up that track, which would have taken me next to the main road, which would have saved me walking on the main road, would have brought me out there, and then we're back on track. So, right, this is more like it. Oh, we just, as soon as I stepped over that gate there, went through what looked like somebody's back garden, through their farm, through some bushes, through some trees, and now it looks like, okay, don't go up there, go up there. We're going up some real trails, so I'm not able to run up this, but you'll see how we get on. It's very, twisted my ankle again a few times, deadly. Cows have been through here and it's not easy to walk through, never mind run, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, this is cool. It's a bit of running. This is all well mowed and well marked by the farmer or someone, so that's really cool. It makes it a lot easier. Alright, so that's maybe half a mile or a mile or so through a very boggy kind of cow field. We're going to head that way. So there's the wind farms up there, so we must have come down to the road back up the way. There's the wind farms, there's Arigna, I think, and we're heading that way. So as usual, I find that I'm only spending 100 or 200 metres on the road, and then there's a turning one way or the other, so there's a sign there in amongst the hedges, and then here, things. So you have to keep your eyes open and know that you're not really going to spend too much time on the road. So we're going to go through here. I don't really see a sign anywhere down there, but anyway, we'll have a look. So we just cut across a few fields by the looks of things. We're going to head this way. So now let's see if my prediction is true. 100, 200 metres. We should see some kind of a, don't see anything yet. So just come around a bend and bingo. There's my sign. So, as predicted, and looks like we're heading back to the field. Yeah. Alright, 8 miles, and this is gorgeous trail running. Can't believe this is right on my doorstep. Wow, 8 miles. Wonder how much further. I wasn't really anticipating, thought between 10 and 15k, but all these routes, the two that I've done so far, have been much longer than I'd anticipated. That over there in the distance is Arigna Mine Experience, that's the museum up there. So we're in and around, it just depends how far around we're going to go. So here's a weird one. Just coming across this house. It's kind of like a derelict, I don't know, it's a bit of a wreck. I don't know what the story is here, but I went across there to see where I was going. I don't know, like the sign says straight on, but anyway, I just realised that there's a path up around here, around the back of this bonfire, up and around here, and guess what I found when I was hunting around? Sign. And then down in that corner there's another one. So made it through that place with the rubbish and that, but guess what? It's an animal sanctuary. I didn't know that. Wow. So we've just come through there, I don't know what that is, but anyway, it looked like we were on private land, but we're out of it now, and the rain's coming down, so I was really lucky there. I've 8 miles done and not a drop of rain, but guess what? It's lashing now, so we'll see how we get on. There's an old sign there. There's a sign here. I don't see any of the new ones. It's nice looking. Okay, so we'll head down here in the pouring rain. So again, a few hundred metres on the road and back into the fields. There we go. That was a very mucky field. I went up to my knees in. I'd hate to think what the cows have been in there. It's well messy. Okay, so right here on the road, and no doubt there'll be a little bit of a look. I see the brown sign down there. Turn left. this. Okay, so there's the school, hit the turning. Oh! Ah. Wow.
9 miles in 1 hour 44 minutes. Lap time, 16 minutes 11 seconds.
Did you get that? 9 miles. Ugh. Betty's with me today. Thanks Betty for joining me. Wow. Here we go. Oh, fancy that. Look at the old bridge. Which way now, Papa Smurf? Did you see a sign? I don't see a sign. Anybody see a sign? There's a sign down there. Brilliant. There was a sign back there saying keep to the path because there are mine shaft holes. So here's all the old mines. There's the wind farm. Is that really where we started? So close yet. We've gone 10 miles in 2 hours. So we better do what the little yellow failed and follow the yellow signs. Wow, check this out. That's one of the old mine things. Wow. Here's how high we're up. Wow. Check that out. So we must have gone all the way down to Localan and kind of zigzagged our way back across the fields. And then up here, pretty much the first 5 miles was downhill. The last kind of 3 miles have been uphill getting to where we are now. And now I presume we're just going to zigzag our way back up to the top. Come on dude, shift. Do one, come on. Go on, move. Hey! Hiya! Hiya! Thank you. This is the back of the Arigna mining experience, the helicopter pad, the mine and the museum just there. Wow, we've come in above the top of it. Right, here's the problem. 3 signs. Up the way, down the way and back the way. Well, we ain't going back the way. Now, I have the map with me. Let's check the map out. Right, so here's the map. How can I do this? It's raining. Right, so we came down from the wind farms, down to the coast, down to the loch, back up, all the way up here, and now we're here, where I've circled. So we've just come to the site. I'm just going to turn the map upside down there because, so we came down here, down to the lake. So the lake is on our left, and then we've come up here to here. This is the mining experience, and there's a sign saying go right or go left. So go left takes us down to Arigna, and then that's the dead end. So we're going to go right and head down to the bottom of the map here. So a couple more miles. Here we go, 12 miles, 2.5 hours, and the rain has stopped. Wow. I'll give you an update. We're going downhill at the moment. So we came up the hill, we landed at the Arigna mining experience, and then from there we went up behind the Arigna mining experience, up beyond those hills there. So it was about 3/4 of a mile, up, across the heath and bogland, into the cloud, across the top, and then we took a sharp left and directed us down. So for the last 1/4 of a mile or so, been coming down, and now we're coming out of the clouds and down into wherever. Anyway, we've bypassed Arigna and we're heading down to the bottom of that map. I can't remember the name of the place, but I don't know whether it's MWHT or Keadue or some of them places. But anyway, we'll see where it takes us. But it seems to be brightening up now, so that's nice. We're heading down that way. Well, this is really steep. You can see just a little gap down there. That's where we're heading. But look where we've come. It's just like this corridor of thing. It's kind of stones, rocks, and it's wet, you can't really see where you're going, so be very careful. I've been on this road for a good few minutes now and I was panicking there. I'm worried that I hadn't seen a sign for ages. Lucky enough there's one, but that's a long road, and I tell you, I was not looking forward to backtracking there, seeing where I'd gone wrong, but luckily enough I'm on the right road, so, and I can hear cars. It must be traffic down a few houses, so it must be near some action. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Miners Way. We hit the main road. Where are we, lads? Where are we? Is that the main road that we've come across a couple of times? I think it probably is, because here is the village. Is this the end of Route 7, I wonder? Let's have a look and see where we are. We've done 13.5 miles approximately, so I'm hoping that this is... See, we could have stopped at the mining experience. That was 11 miles, but I thought, hey, shall we go over the top down the other side and see, does it bring us out? So here we are. This is it. Keadue. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that completes Route 7. So I just came up the road there, and here we are in Keadue, and I'm going to catch a lift here, Kilronan Castle that way, Knockvicar, and Route 1. I'll come back here another day and I'll start Route 1 from here. Great, good job.